Right. So what's the plan for this? I think... Let's just... We've got a grappling hook. It's L2. L2 to do grappling on it. Whoop-a-doo. What's down there? Did I see a fun sort of Carruthers? I didn't. I didn't see fun Carruthers. Right, so the game's begun now, and I should hopefully have more to say going forward. The sun's up there. Of course it is. Where else would we put it? Whoop. Another Buddha. Give me your Buddhas. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Oh, now we've got fast travel. Excellent. Scribadoo. So this won't come as much of a surprise to anyone who knows me, but I'm not going to have anything particularly insightful to say during the course of this. This is mostly going to be, I'm imagining, as though I am talking to myself. There you are, I knew there'd be someone. Whee! So yeah, acquire the loot, press your squares. Press your squares, it'll hoover it up. Hoover it all up into your chest. My ribcage is a vacuum cleaner. Doctor, doctor, my ribcage is a vacuum cleaner. I'm afraid I've not got a punchline for that. God, I tell you, they keep cutting funding to the NHS. They've not got punchlines for anything anymore. It's a travesty. Ceramic shard. Those are useless. They're meant to function like you throw them and they're meant to be like distractions. I have never gotten one to work. They only seem to hear them if they're really, really close to them. And there's no real way to control the direction you're throwing them. Like, he just seems to throw them at his feet half the time, and it's like, well, why did you bother? Surely the point of an item like that is to make them go somewhere you're not. What are you doing? There's an actual deflection. There we go. Yeah, you're dead a bit, aren't you? That'll happen. Swords, eh? Oh, boys. Ah, there's... Why are you yellow? Oh, is there moss? I think there might be moss, friends. We've got our moss explanation. Oh-ho. Bet you thought you'd live. Idiot. More ceramic shards. Give us your money. Scrub-a-dub. Scroop. Anything up here? Sometimes there's things on roofs and I forget which roofs they're on. But now we could proceed without killing any of these gentlemen, but that doesn't sound like me. You didn't see me! Nothing happened. Well, what I might do is just... A fistful of ash might be useful for cash. Just in case I ever have a reason to, though I probably won't. A lot of these items become redundant real quick. Don't stand in the long grass, you moron. Never stand in the long grass, the boy's gonna kill you. You're gonna get killed by a man. You're in a place that has ninjas. Dog. The dog was real charitable there by not noticing me. Oh. Second dog. Can't really sneak up on dogs, but you can sneak near them. Dogs dealt with. Anything fun over here? Just crime. Nothing but dogs and crime on the low road. But what's in here? A Buddha! No, there's no real reason to rest because we've not lost any health or anything yet. Aha! A shuriken wheel. Our first prosthetic tool. You can quickly travel to the sculptor and he'll put them in your arm for you. There's an opponent over there. We will fight him in our video game. Scrumptious lumption tumble the doo. Doopa 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 dooba doo doo doo. It's the top of the list of important places. There are only 3 places in the game that are considered important. Take that for whatever it's worth. You know how it is. I found a thing. No, a Satsuma. Please fit a Satsuma into my arm. Do it, you coward. Put fruit. Put fruit! Yeah, this is just reinforcing the idea that every kind of enemy has a weakness. Ways to slay. Again, yeah, there's always a trick. That's all there is to it. There's a trick to killing everyone. Gotta try not to make bad Buddhas. There's blood on that altar there. There's a Buddha underneath it that's been decapitated. It looks kind of like it's the blood spray from that, to be honest. Please put a shuriken in my arm. Not sure why I struggled to say that. Chisel it into my arm real good. Thank you. Yeah. Happens to us all eventually. Yeah, it's all just trifles. Don't you fuck with my one good Buddha. We've now got a lovely shuriken that we can fling out of our arm real good. We can equip up to 3. We have but 1. Can we equip the shame one? The shame one. The blades of shame. We don't have any... Oh, we've got 1. We've got 2. We've got things. Haha. I've got some things. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The thing they don't tell you about Shinobi, they're childish. Infantile. Anyway. Loading screen tips. This is what poison is. Posture recovery speed. Posture's real important. I'm not going to go into it. Like I say, I've not got tremendous amounts of insight. This isn't Bloodborne. Wahey! It's a fun comedy joke for any of you who are familiar with Bloodborne. If you're not, of course, then what I've effectively done is wasted your time. Rip. Sneak. Sneak up on a boy. Stab him! Oh, it's giving us a tutorial. Yeah, there's 3 kinds of unblockable attacks. There's thrusts, there's sweeps, and there's grabs. Thrusts you can deflect, sweeps you jump over, and you can jump on him, on his head, by pressing the jump button again, and that does posture damage. Grabs, just get out of the way. Just get out of the way. All the time. The temptation is to focus on, like, the buttons. It looks like you have to just step dodge out of the way of grabs. It's not the case. It's a mistake people have made. Whoopsie doodles. Let me just wait. What? Don't do your kicks. Whoops. What are you doing there? Giving me a free hit is what you're doing. Whoop! Nah, you did it a bit. Why? That's the point. I am playing this without headphones, so I can't hear everything as well, so the audio cues for stuff... Oh, did I, Oh yeah, because I stealthed him, didn't I? Ah, gourd seed. For some reason I was expecting him to get back up from that, but he didn't. Of course he didn't. We stealth killed him for the first health bar. Chicken. The cock crows 3 times. For demise! That's how you deal with chickens. What's down there? That looks fun. Why didn't you invite me? Are there secrets? Are you hiding secrets from me on your little floor? Did I actually even see anything? Here we go. Oh! There's a man! Thank you for not looking at me. Is there like... There doesn't seem to be any reason to go down there, so I won't. Where did I leave my statue? I think I've gone too far back. Where is... There we go. Yeah. Smoky smoke, look. Enhance physical attributes when we have 4 prayer beads, we've only got 1. I'm just going to get my gourd upgraded, aren't I? Do a deflect. Red-eyed enemies use fire on them. All good advice. A new training option is available. We'll do that after this. Good. Give you this. Is this a seed? Give over your seed. Put more seeds in your gourd to make it a better one.
貢献があれば奇妙と思うことでも勇んですべし。それが我が師道元の教えですので。
そうか。
ひょうたんの種を見つけたならばまた持ってきてください。
Bring me your gourd
薬水のか
seeds.
さ増しをしましょう。
I'm a ghost. No one involved in that conversation was a ghost, in case you were wondering. I just like pretending to be ghosts sometimes. Let's do some more training. Yeah, it's me. I'm gonna kill you for a bit to learn about the game. Consecutive. Ooh. Bunch of stuff going on here. There we go, I'm missing a lot of these. Yeah. I didn't do terribly good. Oh, I guess you gotta do enough deflections in one to get him. Ooh. There we go. It's more like it. Doop doo doo, doop doo doo. The lower one's vitality, the slower their posture recovers. So if someone's posture's recovering too quickly, just focus on doing vitality damage for a bit, is what this all means, essentially. Wah. Whoa. You fool! Wah! Where are you going, sir? Wah, you did it! Pointy armor feet! You're doing swords at my feet a lot. Excuse me. Huh. There we go with that. What else do we have? Thrusts. Not the best start. It's alright, it just gave me that. Come on, do it. There we go. You get an ability later called the Mikiri counter, which is I find a lot easier to execute, which is why I've not got as much practice deflecting thrust attacks, because the Mikiri counter is just better for dealing with thrusts. But we'll get to that. Teach me how to counter sweep. Jump over it to not get hit by one. In mid-air, do it again to kick him in the face. Aha. This is how we fight the boy. Stab. Yeah, so one of the big complaints that I've heard people have with the perilous attack... Do something, come on. With the perilous attacks like the sweeps and the grabs and the thrusts is that it's the same icon for all of it. I didn't have quite as much of a problem with that. You know, you get the symbol and the sound to indicate that there's gonna be an unblockable attack, and I find it easy enough to just sort of tell by looking whether it's going to be a thrust or a sweep or whatever. I actually think it's telegraphed quite well.
では行くぞ。承知。
I don't remember there being any of those attacks that I struggled with. And even if I did, like, now I just, you know, I remember them all. Like you do with any boss fight. And not everyone can, and that's fine. But I guess, like, the fact remains that memorizing attack patterns has been a thing, has been a video game design element since as long as boss fights have been a thing, really. And so I find it kind of odd that this is the game in which it comes up. Probably because, you know, in this game most enemies can kill you in 1 or 2 hits, so it sort of makes it more apparent. Like, the game is such that you will just die more, and that's frustrating, so it makes you have less patience for things that you would put up with in other games. It's a valid criticism, it's a perfectly valid criticism to have of the game. I'm not saying it isn't, but, you know,
良き立ち合いだった。
I've got to talk about something,
意味がある
haven't I?
というのは
End of the day.
互いに心地よいものだな。じゃが、そこもと少しは加減してくれ。毎度糸うてかなわぬわ。形
I'm thankful for your injuries.
なんじゃと痛みをこらえ切られてくれたことまことにかたじけなく思う礼などよいさっきはああ言うだが痛みなら慣れておるさそうかなんだそれがしの死なずもそこもとの役に
He's a good boy.
意味があったのやもしれぬまた来るがいい
It's all the training for now.
そこもとの技の試しいくらでも受けようぞ
Doobie-doobie-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Not sure what that was or who it was for. It's all just for me, really, at the end of the day.